It wasn't easy, but after digging through forums, technical bulletins, and real-world owner experiences, I found what tends to fail the most in the Chevrolet Colorado. One of the most commonly reported issues by owners of the Chevrolet Colorado with the 8-speed automatic transmission is the feeling of shuddering, vibrations, and rough shifting when accelerating or slowing down. On forums like Reddit and review sites like Edmunds, many users describe the same pattern. "It feels like the truck jerks when shifting from second to third," said one 2017 owner. Another added, "It's like something's not calibrated right. The shift isn't smooth and feels like a small thump." Several mechanics agree that this problem isn't always due to a serious internal failure, but more likely comes from the design of the Hydra-Matic 8L45 transmission, which in its early versions wasn't properly tuned. In fact, General Motors released multiple technical service bulletins acknowledging that some models experienced harsh or hesitant shifting conditions, and even offered transmission software updates and fluid changes using a specific formula known as Mobil 1LV ATF HP. Many shops recommend a complete transmission fluid flush with this formula, which has resolved the issue in several cases. A certified technician at a Texas shop said, "I've seen at least 15 Colorados with this same issue. In more than half of them, the flush fixed it. The rest needed a TCM reprogramming." Another fairly common complaint in models from 2015 to 2020 is a soft or unresponsive brake pedal, especially when the vehicle is hot or after driving for a while. Some drivers say they have to press harder than normal to stop the truck, which causes real concern. On the Colorado Fans Forum, one user shared, "I felt like I was going to overshoot a corner. The pedal went to the floor and the truck barely stopped." This issue is often linked to air in the brake lines, old brake fluid, or even a faulty brake booster. However, there are also reports of the master cylinder failing intermittently, making the braking feel inconsistent. Some mechanics also note that the design of the ABS system in certain years might contribute to that weird pedal feel. General Motors has not issued a widespread recall for this problem, but there are TSBs suggesting an inspection of the hydraulic system and a brake system bleed using specific tools. In some repair shops, the solution has been to replace the master cylinder when bleeding doesn't fix it. A mechanic from Chicago explained, "When a Colorado comes in with that mushy pedal feel, we know where to start. It's usually a bleed first, and if that doesn't help, we go for a cylinder replacement."